Hello, you're listening to Talking At a Slot.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Scott. And it's the first batch of matches
Nice.
in the It's a Scalextric's TV and film slot car knockout competition.
Oh, yes.
Yes. If you don't know what we're talking about, look at the previous video, which has got an explanation and the draw about how we picked 32 different TV or film related slot cars, and we're going to pitch them against each other in a giant knockout competition, and we're going to end up with a winner. But the first match is
The Aston Martin DBS from the Quantum of Solace versus the MG Metro 6R4 Ternco liveried from some programme which Scott made.
it was called Winning Streak, and it was a British UK drama about a young son of a motor dealer who wanted to become a rally driver, and somehow or other managed to get hold of a prototype Group B car. It wasn't very good, but the car was modelled by Scalextric, and that livery was not very popular, and as a consequence, it's now worth a fortune. And I had 10 of them on my desk. I've told you this story many times. Scalextric sent us some promotional copies, 10 computer vision works cars, 10 TV cars, and I gave away the 10 TV cars like they were dust, because, who wanted to be associated with that? And I kept one of the computer vision ones.
I can hear all the traders screaming at you.
Yeah, I know, but actually, me, it's my pension right there. Anyway, so that's by way of me declaring my interest. I mean, I'm going into this. The Aston is relatively new, sort of 10 years ago, maybe.
It's over 15 now.
Well, there you go. But a modern slot car.
Yeah.
And the Metro isn't. It was 1986, 1985. It was basically a standard Metro, and they made a clip-on bit for the wheel arches.
Was it a Johnson motor?
Oh yes, so a big angle, sort of up high, angled down. So
ready for your banked corners.
Well, because the tiny wheels.
Tiny wheels.
And the front end sitting up high because it would go around bank corners.
Now, I did love the Metro, the Scalextric Metro. I had the two set, the white ones, with one had a black MG badge and one had a red MG badge on it and matching stripes, because they were perceived as proper by my father. He was like, well, that's a model of a Metro, that's fine.
Proper, and had opening tailgates for no reason anyone knows.
Except for when you crashed. Because you remember they had that thing where you little sort of, like a little push down.
Oh, the blowout button.
And so when the car flipped, if you managed to time it right and you flipped your rival off the track, sounds like our club. Then the hatchback would open in a comedic fashion.
Yeah, I still don't know why they modelled it. I mean, it must have cost tooling to model a hatchback for no good reason. Anyway, so there's some certain fondness. So the criteria, is that the right plural? It is. The criteria for judging them, it's kind of threefold. Is it a good model? Is it a fair representation of the thing that was in the TV or film? Is it fun? And do you want one? So, first we can get, is it a good model? Aston Martin?
Aston Martin is a good model. It's a very good, it's standard Scalextric in as much as it's a Sidewinder. It's nicely detailed. It came out as a road version, like a non-Bond one in red and green, I think it was. There was a Top Gear one which came in the track set, which was in the Bond grey, but with Top Gear number plates instead. That's the one I've got.
Okay, all right. Okay.
To convert into the Quantum of Solace car, which I'm going to cut the door off and drill holes for bullet holes.
You can't leave them alone, can you?
Leave them alone, no. And also, they are so hard to find, actually. So they came out in a double set, and there was a high detailed set and a impact resistant.
The black windows.
Black windows,
yeah.
Both the same cars. It was the Aston DBS and the Alfa Romeo 159 Pursuit car, which somehow managed to keep up with an Aston Martin DBS.
That's the magic of the movies, that is.
And but it was beautiful. And the Alfa was also a beautiful model of a car that I've always liked. So it has that in its favour. But they now are silly money. They didn't make enough, clearly, off the fully detailed ones. And all the ones that are for sale are the black windows, which have all got their mirrors missing.
Okay. And compared to the Metro...
Compared to the Metro, yeah.
Can I admit defeat on this category? I think, the Metro... At the time, it was all we had, so it was fine. But, no, it's not a good model.
It's not a good model. It's not particularly nice to drive. We do have a small wheel 70s, 80s Scalextric class at club.
It is what it is. But
and it's not a joyful thing.
Okay, so it's 1-0 to the Aston.
Fair enough.
Is it fun?
Is it fun? Well, I have to say, it's not fun trying to buy one 15 years after the event.
Yeah, well, we're not really including rarity, because if we included rarity, then the original Aston Martin from the set from 1967 or something, it would win.
Yeah.
So we can't include rarity. Plus, some of the cars on the list are brand new.
I don't know. It's got all the frustrations which I had with Scalextric at the time. The fixed front axle, the shallow guide, which means it really was only designed to run with a magnet in on Scalextric track on a flat surface, which nobody actually has in their living rooms. So you can probably, without messing about with it, you could probably have more fun with the 6R4.
Oh, yes! Had to let him get to that conclusion on his own. Clearly, I think the 6R4 is more fun. Not least because of the opening tailgate. Well done for engineering that, Scalextric.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's 1-1. Excellent. Now, the decider. If they were both sitting in front of you right now, which one would you want to take home?
The Aston.
However, if I say the Metro, we've got a
penalty shootout. What happens in that situation?
Well, I'm in charge of the edit. No. How can I convince you?
Do I get stitched up like Donald?
Yeah, I'm going to edit you saying various things.
I think the Metro was best.
Yeah. How can I convince you that you would rather have a small blue and yellow Metro?
I think because of the sheer volume of James Bond cars. Out of all the James Bond cars, the DBS is quite an easy one to let go of because it's a Daniel Craig one.
Well done.
Even though he went to my dad's school.
Yeah.
But he's not my favourite Bond, so off he goes.
Off he goes. Hey, so we have a winner. The Ternco MG Metro 6R4 proceeds to the next round. So, next one.
Believe that if you can.
Yeah. It'll all be in graphics. The next one.
Next matchup will be...
Match 2.
The John Wick Plymouth Barracuda.
Very new. Literally out this last month, I think.
Versus the equally new, almost, Captain Scarlet's red thing.
I think it's technically called a Spectrum patrol car, as opposed to a Spectrum pursuit vehicle, which is the blue one.
Fair enough.
But the red car, Captain Scarlet's car, although technically it wasn't his. Anyway, red Captain Scarlet's car. Can I make an early pitch for... So we're going, which one is more accurate? Well, one exists, which is obviously the Barracuda, and the other one never existed. It was always a model or models. But I think they've done a really good job. It looks like what I remember from the TV programme, so it's very impressive. It's a fantasy car, but it's a proper fantasy car rather than just a blob painted in Gulf colours. But as our friend Dave Slaughter pointed out when he was reviewing the Barracuda, they had gone to some lengths to make new front grille and headlamps and various other things. It's not just a repaint of an existing model.
Yeah, and that is it's important. It's an important factor.
Can you try that again with some feeling?
I'm just no. I mean, to be honest, I'm leaning towards the Plymouth at the moment.
Okay.
I've seen the red Captain Scarlet thing, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to behold.
And don't forget big.
And big and beautiful.
It's very big.
But I'm thinking now in terms of the hobby,
Oh no.
the young folk.
But there should be some sort of sound effect now where you sort of pause and you go, the hobby. Anyway,
What do young folk want? I think
who
my
cares
son,
for young folk?
my son loves a bit of John Wick. When I said that they were making the John Wick Mustang, he went absolutely bonkers, and he has no interest in slot cars whatsoever.
Okay.
But so I have to take that into consideration, I'm afraid.
Okay. So you think the Barracuda is more
I'm
accurate?
leaning towards the Barracuda. They've made the effort. They've done the work. They've not just slapped some paint on the existing Barracuda.
Yeah.
I'm in favour of that. And whilst the Jerry Anderson cars are all beautiful things, who are they talking to?
Me. And have you seen the demographics of who watches us?
I know. And Simon's sitting there watching the receipts going tick, 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 tick for the Jerry Anderson stuff, and he's looking at all the stuff that we like down here,
Yeah.
vaguely registering. So if we want to keep Scalextric going, obviously, then we need stuff that's going tick, 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 tick. But at the same time, I'm leaning towards John Wick.
Okay, so John Wick is more accurate.
Is it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if we go to sort of accuracy, then fun, and then which one do you want? So I think I have to agree with John Wick. There's extra effort made to make it accurate.
Yeah.
So it gets that point.
Yeah.
I've got to say the Captain Scarlet car is surely more fun. You just smile when you see it.
You do. There is that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you've never watched the programme. And I did watch the programme when it was on repeats in the 80s.
This him going on about being younger than me, you see.
But it didn't stick with me in the same way that Thunderbirds or Joe 90 did.
Okay.
So, yes, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the one you would want to take home would be John Wick.
I would take it home and present it to my son and say, "This is my hobby, come and play with me."
I'm going to have to give up on that. How can I deny a man a present for his son? Okay, John Wick wins. John Wick wins. Wick, that's John, the victor is John Wick.
The one that I personally would rather have is the...
Don't change your mind now.
I'm not changing my mind.
I'm
I'm just saying that from a person... I'm speaking on behalf of the hobby. The hobby.
Are you allowed to do that?
Oh, no, because I know that the hobby is currently in our comments section going, "Why are you talking about blooming film cars? We're not about film cars."
But apparently we are. Anyway, John Wick, did you want to finish your sentence when you were speaking on behalf of the hobby? This is
No,
a
that was
statement
just
of-
it. That was just stating it.
Okay. John Wick, Barracuda goes through. Next up.
Next up, it's going to be a
Next
big
up.
one. I can feel it coming.
This is British TV gold, really, isn't it?
There's been a murder, Lewis.
We've got
Inspector Morse's Jag versus Talboy's Reliant Regal.
so we've got a classic British graceful car from an intellectually superior long form drama versus a three-wheeler plastic car,
A running joke.
a running joke, which was in a comedy, to be fair, which was very long running.
Both beloved.
Both
Of
in
their respective genres.
in different ways, both beloved. That's true. I haven't really thought about this because we've only done the draw relatively recently. So, Inspector Morse car, I think. In terms of accuracy for either of them, I'm not that familiar with Reliant Robins, but it certainly looks like what I remember there being in the programme.
I think they went the extra mile with that set because the Capri gear, although it's not the correct Capri gear.
Right, let it go. Let
No,
it
no, no,
go.
no, no. It should be. I think it should be a Mark II. But they've got the leopard skin interior in the Capri, and the furry dice I think are in there as well. It's not on the right wheels, obviously, but we'll let that
It's also
slide.
not the right car. We're not considering the Capri, though. We're considering the Reliant.
I'm just saying that as an overall thing, I think it came dirty. The Reliant came with
It looks
smudges on it.
suitably careworn, I think.
It was a really interesting thing to do, to make a three-wheeler. Not something that's often done by a manufacturer.
Okay.
We had Morgan three-wheelers at the early bird once. People were scratch building three-wheelers.
Well, yeah.
But as a commercial slot car, different.
Different, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wouldn't like to try it without the magnet, but you could say that about an awful lot of these cars.
Yeah, I mean, performance, I think we have to put to one side, because these don't exist for a performance reason, do they?
No.
They exist for.
But equally, you could say the same, and I haven't yet tried mine, my Inspector Morse Jaguar, which obviously has a narrower rear axle than a front axle,
Yeah.
because it has to be under those pretty wheel arches. It is, again, a beautiful thing to behold. The driver figure, I actually, as is my way, when I repaint a slotted white kit, it's guaranteed to be the next livery that Maurizio brings out. I did the PCS Jaguar Mark II kit as Morse's Jag, and lo and behold, 6 months later, Scalextric announced that they were bringing out the Jag, and of course, it's much nicer and crisper than my one. I know people have had issues with flush windows.
They are flush, or they shouldn't be flush.
They shouldn't be flush, and they are. And they're not flush on the Mark I Jaguar that came out at the same time.
Okay.
They are period correct on the Mark I, and they are not period correct on the Mark II, which is a cause of some distress
Okay.
in the community.
Not the hobby, just
Not the hobby, just the community.
So are you saying then that the Reliant is more accurate than the Jaguar?
No, because I can't actually see the problem with the windows on my Morse Jag. The driver figure, I did it better, but I had hours and lots of Humbrol paints. Whereas this is just the standard driver figure plonked in there.
So it doesn't look like John Thaw then?
It doesn't have that grisliness.
Gruff.
Yeah, exactly.
Gruffness. Okay. And is there a Del Boy driving the Trabant? Not the Trabant, the Reliant, sorry.
I couldn't possibly tell you. I've only ever seen the outside.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think there is. I think it's the standard sort of.
Okay, but you're
He's not wearing a sheepskin coat, that's for sure, which he should be, or a Batman suit.
So it may be sort of an equal sort of on accuracy. You think they're kind of pros and
level
cons,
pegging.
level pegging. How about fun? Easy victory for the Reliant, surely. Three-wheeler, bright
You
yellow.
say that, but I'm a Morse devotee. I've drunk in every pub that they filmed in.
It's a different word for what that makes you.
Not in the same day. One of them's just down the road. What makes it more fun?
More fun.
Well,
Are you gonna laugh as you're getting up to re-slot the Jaguar, or are you going to laugh when you put the Reliant back on?
you're going to laugh the first time you put the Reliant back on. Because you'll go, oh, remember when Clarkson did that thing and the thing falls over every single time. Do you remember when he did that? Yeah, it's just the same, isn't it? The third or fourth time, the joke's going to start wearing thin.
Yeah, I think it's more fun. And even if it's just on the shelf in a case, it's going to be a smile versus the Morse car brings to mind the music and Oxford and, thoughtfulness and
Yeah.
beer.
Houseman's poems.
Anyway, it's Twilight spires and things.
Yes.
So I think I think
Unrequited love.
yeah, a lot of that. The Reliant's definitely more fun.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it's a narrow lead for the Reliant at the minute, and then we get down to the acid test. Not literally, because they both melt, but which one do you want to take home the most?
Well, the one that I've got is the Morse Jag. And I sold the one that I painstakingly built because it's not as good.
Okay, so you've already voted in this way with your own wallet. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And without any discount, I have to say.
We said you want to see that a little bit louder, just in case. So all right. So Inspector Morse or yes. Which one would I rather have? I'm an Inspector Morse fan. So, faced with the two of them, I would want the Jag.
Right.
So I think the Jag pulls it out the bag at the last there.
There you go.
I think a noble fight from the little three-wheeler.
It was.
But I think sorry folks, comedy dies, misery wins. If people haven't watched these things, well, we really know what we're talking about. Right, so the final Group 1 match. And I'm laughing because I've just read who the contestants are. They are, in the red corner,
literally,
the AMC Hornet from James Bond.
The Man with the Golden Gun.
The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah.
And it's up against...
Mr. Bean's Mini.
Well, okay. So let's hear. Mr. Bean's Mini. It's a Mini. It's got a man in an armchair on top of it, steering it with a broom.
Exactly.
I mean, that's got to be. That's just funny, isn't it? Or just to see it sitting there, it's funny. To think about the programme is funny. As a memento of that, it's it's Mr. Bean. It's all British. It's all great. Everything about it's fantastic.
Until it goes on the track, when in a narrow car and a short car, it's got all the weight above the roof.
Yeah. I know. I reiterate, performance is not what we're talking about.
But no, as a fun thing,
don't go onto bridges.
Yeah, as a fun thing, yes, of course. Mr. Bean's going to win it by a mile. He's sitting in an armchair holding a broom. Why not?
Okay, so that's. But in terms of we've done point 2 really first, haven't we? Which is more fun.
Yes.
Accuracy.
Yeah. And they're both pretty accurate, aren't they? I mean, it's it's a Mark 1 Mini. So it's got the original moustache grill on the Mini radiator.
Is this the real car or the Scalextric car?
The Scalextric one, because Mr. Bean's Mini was a later one with the sort of diamond-shaped sides to the radiator grill. So we're marking it down on that.
He is quite fun to be around normally.
Is it on the right wheels? It's on steels with hubcaps. Yes, it's on the right wheels. It's okay on that front.
I'm going to say, if you're confronted with a green Mini with a man and an armchair on top of it, you ain't noticing the wheels or the grille.
I am.
You. It's just the ghost of Pedro the Pedant. Stalks
Pedro the Pedant, and also a Mini owner and lover of many years standing. So yes, I would say that.
So let's hear the case for the AMC Hornet then.
Well,
this would be good.
I'm going to struggle.
I mean, it did the great barrel roll stunt.
Yeah.
And I remember going to see the movie and thinking that was cool.
Out of all the James Bond cars, or all the possible James Bond cars,
there's a lot of James
There
Bond
are
cars.
an awful lot of them that have been done. There are even more of them that haven't been done yet.
We could have done
the
a James
AMC
Bond
Hornet
competition.
would have been way down the bottom of my list of those that I would make. Because Roger Moore was not a good Bond. The Man with the Golden Gun is probably his worst film. It's a fairly anonymous car, and the stunt was stupid. So bring on the man in the armchair on the roof of a Mini, I think is... Pierce Brosnan had some really cool BMWs. Why Why? Why have we not got them? Where's the Z8?
Z8, Z3, yeah, okay. Well, actually, none
Even
of
the
them.
BMW 740 IL. Now you've got a big box. You can do a long wheelbase BMW 7 Series.
I think it'll be a long time before we see one of those.
That's a shame.
But possibly, it's a long.
3D printers, get to it.
Well, anyway, so it's a victory for Mr. Bean,
It is a victory for Mr. Bean.
which sort of counterbalances the comedy. But although that James Bond film was quite funny, wasn't it, in terms of what they were doing? They weren't, maybe not intentionally, but they were trying to be funny. Anyway, Mr. Bean wins. So, go. First 4 games done. Clear winners, I think.
I think so.
Clearly clear winners. This bodes well for the rest of the competition. So, tune in next time, as they say. And until then,
It's good night from me.
it's good night from him.